Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How are you all doing today? I hope you are having an amazing Saturday. I know I am. I'm going to get into that in a minute. Before we begin, please don't forget to like this video. Like it now because you're going to forget to like it later. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow. Please subscribe. Go ahead and go follow me on a place where I post the pretty pictures. All right. Follow me on my Blue Sky account as well. Go to my website, jovibeauty.com, and get you one of our dope ass scarves, sweaters. We have some amazing items. So go over there. And also, don't forget to go over to our TikTok. Okay, we have a lot more subscribers now, but I post a lot more over there. So go over to our TikTok. Last but not least, you can always do what? Donate to the channel, and it's thoroughly appreciated. And before we get into today's two stories, hold on. We're going to be speaking about Dr. Umar. We're going to be speaking about Dr. Umar. And I want to get into this Halle and DDG situation because we knew this was going to happen. Okay, we knew this was going to happen. But before we get into it, we're going to get serious for a moment. I can't because I'm excited. I already told the girls in the members only chat, so they already know what's happening. So for you guys, FYI, my daughter, yesterday, y'all know I was locked out of my house, right? So I was locked out of my house. I'm gonna tell y'all the story. I'm locked out of my house because I forgot my keys the day before. So I have to wait for my kid to come home. I was gonna go to school, her school to pick it up and do all of that, but I'm like, ain't nobody got time for all of that. So she finally gets home. And so I'm waiting for my Uber now. I'm waiting for my Uber at where I was. And I'm always checking my phone because, again, I'm just always checking my phone like you. I got an email from this program. I'm not going to say what specific program, but my daughter applied for this extremely prestigious study abroad program. Now, if you've been here since we were going through the boarding school battle, you understand where we're going right now. Okay. We done been through a lot. Okay. So I get the email and I open a bitch. And at first I'm looking and I'm like, fuck. Because we've applied for like 2 or 3 things this year and she didn't get it. And it sucked, right? And this was like the major one, right? We've been waiting for like 2 years so she could finally apply. Cool. But then I'm looking, the cab pull up, and if I'm still standing at the door, I'm looking, I see congratulations. My heart dropped out my ass, y'all. When I tell you. So basically, my boo just got accepted. She's going to South America this summer. I'm not going to say where. I'll say where later on. But she got accepted into one of the most prestigious exchange programs. I'm not going to say the name. Okay, but if you know anything about anything, you probably know which one. And she's going to be going to Brazil this summer. Okay. And like all things, this shit is a rush. Okay. So I'm here. Y'all know I've been working on, okay, let me go get the stuff for her passports. I got most of the information. We literally just came back from taking her passport photo. We confirmed that we are accepting the spot. Okay. We confirmed. And yeah. So now, they have requested. See, I can do it if it's like Wednesday, right? Because, should be happening. And I've been buying a lot of shit, generators the generator is free, but other shit. I've been buying a lot of other shit to prepare for, So I need to they are recommending that her passport is put in no later than the 10th, which is Monday. Expedited. Okay. So I'm here. In addition to telling these fucking stories that are hysterical, like what the fuck is going on, I am here also requesting donations so we can get this passport taken care of ASAP. I don't think if I get it done Tuesday or Wednesday that they're going to kick her out the program, but we know that we don't like to take chances, especially with our kids. So if you can donate, it is thoroughly appreciated. My PayPal is going across the screen. My Zelle is going across the screen. My Cash App is going across the screen. Even if you would like to make a purchase on my website, that works as well. Go get you a scarf or something. Support. I got like 2 days, a day, and I got to Monday morning, okay, to try to go get this shit done so it can be done on time and, nothing in the background. We're trying to raise $205. Okay, that's the fee. And that's what we're trying to raise. So all donations are appreciated. Oh, and if you're going to purchase something from the website, if you could pay through PayPal, that'd be great. Because whenever y'all pay through anything else, it takes like 4 days, business days for the money to clear, which normally isn't a problem. But I need this shit by Monday morning. We need to be going to the passport place first thing Monday morning. Okay, so that's that. Now, thank you, Tiff. Thank you, Tiff. And don't forget to like this video, y'all. Like it now because you already know you're going to forget to like it later. Now we'll move on from my baby's accomplishments and me trying to get this damn passport together to, where do we went? We're going to Dr. Umar. Let's go to Dr. Umar because, oh my God. And I've met Dr. Umar. I'm going to pull up an IG real quick. I've met Dr. Umar, and I saw this video of this girl talking about her experience with him. I'm going to see if I find it, separate from his daughter. This girl was talking about her experience with him. And again, I didn't go out or anything with Dr. Umar or anything like that. I'm not going to sit here and say that. But I will, what's the word? I will agree with her that he is extremely flirtatious. I have a picture of him somewhere on my phone. It's probably on my Facebook with me and him. He was extremely flirtatious. Okay. That's just who he is. I'm not shocked by any of this. Right. And, yeah, so we're going to get into that. Please don't forget to like, follow. Yes, it's live. Yes, we are live right now. It is 3:30 Brooklyn time. They say Eastern Standard Time. I say 3:30 Brooklyn time. Okay. So on a Saturday. So we're going to get into this Dr. Umar situation. We're going to let's start with the daughter and then we're going to go back to his response. I don't even want to hear you, but
I will say that.
Hey TikTok, so I just wanted to come on here with a small short announcement. I just want to start this video off by saying I'm not trying to get clout. I literally just want to have a conversation with my father. My biological father is Dr. Umar. He has another daughter. I tried to contact him about, getting to know my sister on my dad's side. I asked him if he knows her or if he has her number. He ignored me and never responded. I'm 22 years old now.
She's 22.
My dad has never been to anything important, no graduation, no birthday parties, nothing. He has not been in my life. Again, I'm not making this video to bash him. I'm making this video to state facts.
Yeah.
Okay? You can't get on Instagram and get on social media and portray to be an activist and talk about how Black kings need to be with Black women, but you're not even in your Black woman's daughter's life. Hey TikTok, so I just wanted to come on here with a small short announcement. It doesn't make sense. You're being a hypocrite, and it's frustrating because I reached out to you. I shouldn't have had to do that. I'm your daughter, but I'm smart enough and logical enough to know that you would never reach out to me because you don't have my phone number. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't try to reach out to me because for what? I don't want anything out of you. I want nothing but a conversation. Forget the relationship. I really don't care too much about that at this point. I just wanted a conversation out of you and you shut me down. You ignored me. You should never be too busy for your daughter ever in life. So I just wanted to make this video to just try to, I guess, somehow find my sister on my dad's side. So if you see this, please reach out to me. Please DM me because I want to know who you are. Why do I have siblings out there that I don't know about? It doesn't make sense. It's unfair and you know, deadbeat fathers is very common nowadays, especially in the Black community, right? We all know Dr. Umar reps the Black community or whatever, but you can't rep that if you're not even in your daughter's life. You moving backwards. You're moving backwards. It's not making sense. To the public, you look like this person, but in private, you a whole nother person. And I'm not bashing you. I just don't understand why you're ignoring me. I'm 22 years old and you have yet to be in my life. No graduations, no parties. When I get married, are you going to be at the wedding? Are you going to walk me down the aisle? Yo, I have a stepdad who has been in my life since a little girl.
Shout out to your
He has
stepdad.
been in my life. And I thank God for him because my biological father couldn't even do that, y'all. My biological father is not even on my birth certificate because when my mom had me, he left. And I do have a DNA test. It's unfair. And so, yes, I can prove that that's my father. I would never get on here and lie to y'all. That's kind of sick and delusional and crazy. But I'm just making this video because I want to find my sister. And when I reached out to him about giving me her number or if he even had it, I was ignored. So now I guess I have to take matters into my own hands.
Yeah.
So if you see this video, sister, please reach out to me because if he's not going to allow us to be in contact, I'll do it myself. I just want to end this video by saying that daughters who have deadbeat fathers should not have to go through this. This is very present in the Black community. And as an activist, I would not think that you would be a deadbeat because you rep the Black community so much. It doesn't make any sense.
Grifter shit.
You cannot be a hypocrite. You can't say do A, but you're doing B.
Yeah, I think
it doesn't make any sense. So y'all already heard. Oh, yes, I can prove that that's my father. I would never get on here and lie to y'all. That's kind of sick and delusional and crazy. But I'm just making this video because my mission for this video, y'all already heard why I'm making this video. So if she can reach out to me, I would love that. I would love to have a conversation with you because you are my sister on my father's side that I have never met. I don't even know your name. I don't even know how old you are. I have a sister on my mom's side and I'm the oldest. I'm pretty sure that my sister that's on my dad's side, I'm probably older than her. I'm supposed to be guiding her. I'm supposed to be teaching her things because you as the father, you're not doing that. So let me do that as an older sister.
Damn.
But that's the end of this video. As I stated in the beginning of
his daughter would call him because that's what he do. She got it from him. Okay.
This video, I'm not is hey TikTok.
But I got family in Philadelphia everywhere.
Okay, so I want to read what he said before we listen to what he said. He said, "Good Garvey Day, shut the fuck up." Okay. He says, "I don't live in a prison of other people's opinions. I have no interest in discussing or explaining my private life with any of you as my 15 years as the most relevant and requested scholar, orator, activist, Pan-Africanist in the world has made it clear to me that the Negro public is only interested in laughs at the expense of other people's misery. Neither the democracy or the YouTubians he mean us struggle streamer community couldn't care less about the truth of the situation. We do care, but you answered the question. You answered the question with the narcissism at the beginning. Okay, just whatever. With that being said, please ask that little girl to stand on business by asking her mother to join in on a three-way conversation about why her father hasn't been present in her life. I have no problem with this conversation being public, but her mother must be present for that conversation. She needs to keep the same energy and bring her mother to the table. I am sure the truth will be revealed if all of us are present together. I have absolutely nothing to hide and still have all of the family court paperwork in case any lies are told. Trying to use your father's name to build your struggle streaming career is so not cool. No, that's how you talk to your daughter. These niggas is trash. So are we shocked? Let's listen.
And you've been trying to find me? Stop the cap now. Can we please stop the cap, brothers and sisters? Can we please stop the cap, brothers and sisters? But let me say this.
Say it.
The quickest way for you to get blocked or put on the FDMG Book of Negro list. The quickest way for you to get blocked or get put on the FDMG Book of Negro list, if you mind my personal business, I don't care who you are. I strongly recommend you mind your business, because if you don't, you will be blocked.
So?
And put in the Book of Negroes. Oh, no.
So?
Oh, no.
He's saying, well, I answer you occasionally.
As you see on my social media, I've been blocking people.
Hold on. But if you tell people I ain't trash, then I'm going to block you forever. So what? So what? This is why the population needs to go to shit. To holy hell. Drag it to hell. It needs to be in the negative.
Who think my business is their business. And if I block you, you automatically in the Book of Negroes. I got family, but I will say this.
Say it.
I'm open to the conversation. Where is Mama Smurf at? Get daughter Smurf and Mama Smurf and then Papa Smurf, and we're gonna have a nice conversation in front of the world. Let's get to the bottom of this. And I'm going to bring white man paperwork. Oh, yes. I have all of my white man paperwork. So, baby Smurf, please get Mama Smurf, and Papa Smurf is going to pull up. And let's have the conversation. Okay? Okay? Let's have a conversation for the whole world. That's all we got to do. But later for that. But I will say this.
I want to see if I can see if the Shade Room posted the girl who spoke on her experience with Dr. Umar. Let me just look real quick because I saw it I don't remember where I saw it though. Let me see, just real quick. If I can't find it, it's whatever. I'll just reiterate what she said if I can't find it. I don't see it, but it's fine. So look. The girl was like, it was this girl, and she was, well, you know, a woman. I'm not going to say a girl. And she basically says she met with him, you know, to do some networking. I will say that this is what he do. Listen, this was years before COVID, you know, and they used to give out people, you know, ask for phone numbers and give out things. And it gave a little weird. It gave like from even then, that he tries to hit on and date these women that he meets at his lectures. Okay, it gave that energy. It gave that energy even back then, and I think that's why I took my name off the list because I'm like, I ain't come here to be hit on. I came here to find out about your school. But the girl basically says, so I guess she answered one of those messages that he sends out. And she was like, okay, they met up to get lunch or whatever. She got a man and all this. She just met up with him because, again, you're a lecturer. Like, what can we do to help? Right? And she was like, you know, he was low-key, high-key flirting with her. And when they were leaving, I think she said she asked him for a hug or whatever. And then he was like, gotta have butt. Like talking about like women that he gonna be with have to have a big butt. She got a big butt. And then he goes after he hugged her and, you know, be like, can you cook? You know the look. You know the look. We black. We know the look. We know what he was doing. So she was like, yeah, I believe it. He basically told her he had kids, but again, he wasn't in those kids' lives. The thing is the hypocrisy of it all. Now, no one in this world is perfect. I want to say that because then we don't want to get into, you know, a hoopla of saying that everything positive he has attempted to do is invalidated now because he's a deadbeat, like most of these deadbeat niggas out here, right? Those things, whatever positivity that he's done is still positivity, you know, and hopefully that balance out his fucking soul at the end when, you know, he got to weigh that shit. But a deadbeat dad is still a deadbeat dad. They got a million reasons and excuse. Oh, speak to your mama, ask your mama, just your mama. You just weren't there for your child. Just like most of these men, you probably lost access to the mother. The little girl said she has a stepdad, so it sounds like to me he lost access to the cooch. And when these men lose access to the cooch, they don't want to take care of their kids. And that sucks. And that's why when Dr. Umar loves to say that black women should be black men, that would sound great. And that would be great if most of them didn't prove to do deadbeat shit like this and guarantee and try to force you to be a single fucking mother. Again, not all, but a lot of them. Don't try to force women to date men who are literally leaving them there stranded. And when your broken kids come out and say something at 22, okay, listen, the girl she's 22 years old and her father has never been there, but she watches him whenever she sees whatever of him talking about how to be a man when her stepdad raised her. That gotta fucking suck. I say all the time, a lot of the times I think, and I say this and I mean this, it would be better to go to a fucking sperm bank than to have your child actively knowing that this nigga right here, even if he's actively in a child's life, half actively in a fucking child's life, don't want to be in that child's life because he's mad. Then you won't have to be dealing with, because this girl needs therapy. She's trying to be there for her sister. She can speak well. She speaks eloquently. Okay, even in this tumultuous situation. Okay, she speaks very eloquently. She has his gift for gab, so he might want to think twice. He might want to think twice, because all of that, oh, get your mama, get you, and let's put this on TV, and let's record this. So you attempting, he thinks her mama's slow. Maybe not. So he thinks he's going to go up there and bash him and try to make him look bad, which is already fucked up, because that's your child that you abandoned, okay? You're trying to prove a point when you should be fixing your relationship with your fucking child. But okay. But you're going to fuck around and attempt to do some fuck shit, and it's going to turn right around on your ass, because that little girl who been thinking about how she going to tell you about your fucking self probably since she was 5 years old. Near graduation, nigga. Near a birthday party. Not even a card in the mail, nigga. But I pay for child support. You ain't there, nigga. You want to build a school to teach these boys how to be men, but you can't even teach your daughter or daughters what to expect, even the least shit out of a decent man. They own daddy don't fucking show up. This is how you get girls that don't understand that shit is a red flag, because they grew up in that insanity. And I hope the little girl finds her sister or any other children, because he probably got a bunch of other children out here that he ain't taking care of, okay? So I hope she finds her siblings and can connect with her siblings. You don't need him. You don't need a father in your life if your father is pulling bullshit games like this. The damage that shit like this will cause. It ain't worth it. It ain't even worth playing with this nigga, because all he's gonna do is deflect, and there will be no accountability. So hoping for that will never fucking happen. He showed us that. He showed us that in his fucking response. So fuck Dr. Umar. But we did get 2 donations. I told y'all, if y'all just got here, we are collecting funds today and tomorrow, because I got to go get my kid passport on Monday. Okay, I could personally do it like on Wednesday when some money clear, but I need it on Monday. My boo is going to Central America. She got into a distinguished exchange program, and I got the email Friday afternoon. they said we need to get that passport and put in for expedition on the 10th, and that's Monday. So all donations are thoroughly appreciated. I need $205. That's it. Just 205. But we got some donations, so I want to shout them out. Thank y'all so much. All donations help. Okay, no. What the hell is this? Oh, wait. Hold on. I'm trying to give them a shout out, but it's coming up. I can't see it. Hold on. Okay. Thank you, Hot Sunday. Hot Sunday sent us $5. She says salute. Thank you so much, Hot Sunday. It is thoroughly appreciated. Like I said, all donations are appreciated. Okay, let's run it up if we can. Please don't forget to like this video. We have 165 people in here. The dog. Brandy sent us $15. Thank you, Brandy. She said for baby girl. Thank you, Brandy, so much. So we got $20. Okay, so now we in what? 185. Okay, we counting down. All right, I'm dead ass serious. Thank y'all so much. We've been doing this, and a lot of y'all have been here since the boarding school application days. We were out here losing our minds. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all know how hard we've worked to get here. Okay, and shout out to y'all kids as well, y'all nieces, y'all nephews. Some of the girls in our group chat was talking about the accomplishments that their kids and their kids, you know, your kids are not just your kids, but your nieces, your nephews, the kids in your community. They were also talking about their children's accomplishments, and it was dope as hell. So thank you, ladies, for your donation. It is thoroughly appreciated. Cha-chang, chang. Change the rules. Thank y'all so much. Yes, y'all get a chang dance. All donations are thoroughly appreciated. Or like I said previously, you can go to my website, jovibeauty.com, and purchase one of our items. If you pay in PayPal, they will pay me right then and there. So anyhow you want to donate to the cause, it's appreciated. Okay. All right. Let's look at some of these comments before we move on. We got more donations. Hold on. Thank y'all so much. I knew we was gonna get it. I love y'all so much. Hold on. I don't need nothing more than what I need, okay? Rennie, thank you, Rennie. Rennie sent us $10. Thank you, Rennie, so much. She said for baby beauty. Thank y'all so much. Yeah, she said ready from DC. And Maddie sent us 25. Thank you, Maddie. See, I knew y'all was gonna thank y'all so much. We have racked up $59. I had $1 in here as well. We racked up $59. So thank y'all so much. You know, thank y'all so much. We are a quarter of a way there. Okay. Cha-chang for y'all too. Thank you so much. Now let me jump into these comments real fast, and then we'll get on to our second story, which involves DDG and Halle. She said barely stabilized at home for your 10 children. He had 10. No, I hope not. But he seems like somebody who would have all them children, right? She said this is community business. But you want to build a school though? Yeah, this is community business. You want to raise all these sons, but what happened to your daughters? Your actual daughter that came out June 9th. What happened to them? Fuck these niggas. F these homes. All right, but thank y'all so much. Who said 10? Y'all keep saying 10 kids. I hope to God he don't have no 10 kids. I remember him asking the public and celebrities for money to restore and rebuild those schools for opening, and he lied. He's a narcissistic, psychopathic, crazed out lunatic. Though that response, I already was like, Dr. Umar is weird. I used to like him, and I'd be like, I've donated money to the school. I had back in the day, before, the crazy. Like I said, I went to one of his lectures. I donated money to the school. But I don't like being hit on. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't like even feeling like this is the potential, like this nigga gonna try to hit on me. Like, oh wow, yeah, okay. I don't like that. I don't like being hit on. Plus his response to his daughter, these niggas is garbage. His response to his daughter tells me everything I need to know. Okay, now I'm gonna move on. We're gonna move on to this whole DDG situation, and I'm sick and tired of them. We told Holly, we told her ass not to have no damn baby with this. We tell all of y'all young girls, the birth rate needs to go to hell, okay? In the moment, it seems great. You're in love. I want to keep my man. I'm gonna have his baby. All this dumb shit. And now, I know why she keeping the baby away from him. Before we even get into the article, I'm gonna tell you why I think. I think DDG be doing dumb shit. He be doing dumb shit with the baby. He had the baby on live. Wasn't there niggas smoking in the fucking house? Everybody don't want to live that bum ass life. Everybody don't live a life. And again, I know people who do, where they smoke with their kids. That gives DDG. That don't give Holly. They smoke in front of their kids. I smoke every once in a blue. I ain't never smoked in front of my child. I ain't never smoked in front of my mama. Big and grown, and I will run and hide because there's just some things that are fucking just no. There's some things you just don't fucking do. He always his family, they just be doing the most. They be doing the most. They be cussing in there. They be acting a fool. They be degrading black women. Do you want your son to grow up in a situation like that? And then you fighting to break the misogyny and all of that bullshit that you allowed him to be ingrained with when he get older, when that shit takes full effect? No, I don't want it. You stupid and you do stupid things. That's how I see it. It's one thing. No, you don't want to be just in the house with your kid. You want to take my kid like our kid, like he's a prop. And then take him places like Kai's stream, where again niggas is smoking and drinking and doing all this shit, and the baby is there picking up everything. No. Now we'll get into what they're saying. That's my point. I said what I said, and I'm sticking to it. Now, where is it? Let me move to it. Because DDG is mad. Okay, here we go. We start here? Okay, we're going to start here. Whether we start here or not, we're going to start here. All right, I'm going to pull it up. Cha-ching, chang. Chang the root. Okay, here we go. So he said, been fighting to see my son for months now. Shout out to all the dads who try their best to be there. This shit sucks. You been trying to see your son, or you been trying to use your son as a fucking as a skit? You been trying to see your son, or you been trying to use your son as a skit? Okay. Then he goes on his pod. It's
like, bro, like
on his pod. But again, this is the same dude that when we told her. And I don't mean to say, bitch, I told you so. It's not that. It's so the other little girls fucking listen. When somebody is telling you some shit, the older girls are not hating on you. They seeing what you can't see because you're distracted by dick and emotions. Yes, I said it. And when that falters after you have a baby, the power of that ding-a-ling goes the fuck away, as it should. There's some people who will throw their kid under the bus to keep that ding-a-ling, allow whatever the fuck to go on to keep that ding-a-ling. Everybody ain't gonna do that. So if you think you may be a good parent in the future, King Ding-a-ling ain't necessarily the nigga you want to be having a baby with. Especially when you was hiding your pregnancy. Let's call a spade a spade. I'm gonna say this before. I'm gonna say it. When you are a Disney princess, but didn't get the Disney princess fucking treatment because you became a streamer nigga baby mama. How that Birkin working for you now? that he's dragging you on his fucking platforms. No shade, but this is tea. Don't sell your fucking soul for bullshit. I love some shit. Trust me, I do. But don't sell your fucking soul for bullshit. This is the same dude that exposed she was pregnant when she was trying to hide it because you can't be a Disney princess and a baby mama. No. This is the same dude that caused strife with the Eric, the king, Eric, the co-star, and made it that they couldn't even promote the film like they wanted to because she dealing with baby daddy bullshit. Everything that was supposed to happen to Halle after she became a Disney princess was put on hold. And all of this shit was purposeful. You can't tell me this nigga ain't know getting her pregnant would keep him going. That's why it seems like he uses their son as a fucking prop. They both post videos of their son. I ain't gonna say if she posts pictures, he posts pictures. Her pictures give enjoying time with my baby. Oh, he sees me as he recognized me as Disney princess. Oh, his is I'm trying to run these views up. That's the difference. For those people who gonna ask me some stupid ass comment in the chat, that's the difference. Is your kid a paycheck or is your kid there because you love them? You know them people like these YouTube people, these YouTube family channels that have kids just for fucking YouTube? That's what this is giving on his side. That's what this is giving. He's giving, I had a baby for fucking streams and views. Now let's get into it. DDG addresses previous tweet about not seeing Halo behind closed doors. I have not been able to see my son.
I don't want to get on the internet because at the end of the day, you know, this is something that can really like for him. But I'm really just coming on this as just a dad that really don't know what to do at this point. I've been dealing with this since he's been born, damn near. It's like I really feel like I'm a fucking nanny at this point. The nanny has been able to have my son more than me. And I don't even know the nanny name. It's just not fair, bro. So I have to come on here and I gotta do this, but I gotta do it like this. I gotta go to court, do all this extra.
You were supposed to go to court before you did all of this. You were supposed to marry her before you did all of this. You chose to be a baby daddy and mad now that you getting treated like a baby daddy. You see the baby on the weekends. Like, what the fuck? Especially when you use the baby as a fucking prop. Her baby is not safe with you. No shade, but tea. And I do comprehend that most men don't understand the dangers when women saying, what the fuck? They like, oh, it's not a big deal. It is though. You may not see, maybe your brain don't click that those things are not situations that you should have your children a part of, especially babies. Children, period, at any age. But if you don't know, I'm telling you.
When it ain't even gotta be like that, bro. Now, if y'all don't see me with my son every day, y'all know I stream every day. Every day I don't see my son, I'm gonna number it. Let's see. I know she gonna let me see my son now. This is the only way. It's like, bro, like, I don't want to get on the internet because at the end of the day, you know, this is something that can really like.
Let me move it around
for him. But I'm really just coming on. Now, if y'all don't see me with my son every day, y'all know I stream every day. Every day I don't see my son, I'm gonna number it. Let's see. I know she gonna let me see my son now. This is the only way. Behind closed doors, I have not been able to see my son.
Okay.
Only if we on perfect terms and she around is cool. But if we not, I don't get to see him. I don't care to do girl content, whatever that has nothing to do with anything that's work. That has nothing to do with me wanting to be around my son, like whatsoever. I don't give who she talked to, who her is, who she fucking filming movies with. I don't give fuck. I care about my son. That's all I care about. Literally, that's all I care about. And when that's taken from me, she know that's the only way I get frustrated. That's the only way she can get under my skin, because I don't care what she does. We haven't been together. Now, if y'all don't see me with my son every day, y'all know I stream every day, waking up every day, working, dealing with this shit on the same breath, nobody will really know. And she got this golden image that I've also protected. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna keep doing that because I'm a real, but this is foul, bro. Like, if I want to come get my son, I should be able to get my son. Plain and simple. And I wasn't even coming to take him. Like today, I wasn't even going to take him out because he's sick. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to just grab my son and go hang out with him downstairs. Me and her don't really speak like that. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to take my son, go hang out downstairs. Whoop. I'm getting kicked out. No. Like it's conversations where it's like the that's said to me is so, if you heard it, it's on some leave us alone type. I'm like, bro, waking up every day, working, dealing with this shit on the same breath, nobody will really know. And she got this golden image that I've also protected. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna keep doing.
Oh, okay. And fighting to see my son. All right. That's it. I was looking to see if he had any more videos because, you know, he stream every day. He might have said something else stupid. I don't know. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me just click this. Okay. Save. All right. Let me get out of here and come back into the chat. All right. Whew. Okay, guys. So I think I said everything I had to say at the beginning of the video. Again, I don't know their life, but he's sick. You want to take him outside, leave the boy alone. And no shade, no shade, but like this is kind of why, for the most part, for men's purposes, you know, you shouldn't, y'all are so quick to just have random babies with, or I'm not saying just with babies. If you're not willing to like build a household and like marry people, you shouldn't have babies with them. Same thing they say about us. He should have picked better. He should have picked somebody he could be married to so he could be in the same household with his son every day. You can't be in the same household with your son every day because you're not together. And that's what co-parenting is. She's the main parent. You're not the main parent. So the main parent decides most of these things. You're not the main parent. Plus, again, you are the one who keep making your son go viral just for clicks and views. And we get it. I like my clicks. I like my views. Shit, I'm in here raising money for a passport for my kid. The fuck? I get it. But I ain't gonna put my kid on here for y'all to fucking break dance for a donation or whatever the fuck. You know, it's just no. And especially that baby is still a baby. And the world knows everything. They know your baby. No. Anywho, I'm going to drop this real quick commercial break. And before I do, please don't forget, if you can please donate to the passport fund. It is thoroughly appreciated. All the information is going across the bottom of the screen. We got to run up this 205 by Monday morning, like 8 o'clock, so I can go to the passport place. Okay, it is thoroughly appreciated. We have raised $59 so far, so like $1.50 or something. Thank y'all. All donations are thoroughly appreciated. Now I'm going to drop this real quick commercial break, and when we come back, I'm going to drop the link, and we're going to get into the chat. Y'all already know how we do over here. Hey guys, don't forget to go to my website, jovibeauty.com, where our items are not only sourced and procured with you in mind, but also with what's going to be dope this upcoming season. All right. So go to my website, jovibeauty.com, get you a new scarf, get you a new mug, get you something cute, and support the channel. It is greatly appreciated. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I wasn't on the screen. Okay. Fruit said, I like him, but F him. She was speaking about Dr. Umar. Hey, Fruit. Mahogany said, y'all got to run up these likes. Please like the video. All likes thoroughly appreciated. Okay. We need to like, or if you don't like the video, that's fine. You can unlike. You can press the like. You can press this button. You could go like this. I don't care. Just press something. She said, I remember boarding school application days. You seem like a hardworking, amazing mom. Thank you so much, No Face. Y'all remember we was out here losing our minds. Oh, losing our minds. I am scared for, I got 2 years. We got 2 years before those, a year and a half before those college applications start. And I'm scared, y'all. But I think the boarding school preparation prepared us for college. I will say that. I think it prepared us. And I ain't gonna hold you. I think the interview experience that she gained from, all those boarding school interviews and all of that, preparing for all of that, I think that really helped her in locking down this interview. And killing it, right? If you don't know, if you just came, my boo got into an exchange program, y'all. She's going to South America this summer to work within the government, not to just go and chill in the government. Okay. Hello. Okay. She's going to represent this bitch ass place here. Hello. Okay. So nonetheless, we just found out shit is on fast course and we need that passport. Okay. So it is thoroughly appreciated. All donations. I can do it myself by by Wednesday, but the email said in big red letters that it behooves us to get this shit done by May the 10th and also have it expedited. So they have a bunch of kids from all over the world going to different countries and different places. So it's fucking crazy. And I don't want, because the application is 2 days late for it to be a problem, So thank you for everybody who can and has supported, even the people who haven't and just been here through all of this. Child, I'm gonna throw a party when her ass gets into Ivy Leagues, and I'm inviting all of y'all because we kind of all did this together over these last couple of years. I'm stressed out. She said, Mahogany said, my son is getting ready to go on a big HBCU college tour. Okay. She said 10 state, Zen State. Okay. 10 states, 10 school next month. Okay. That's what's up. Thank you, sweetest girl. Someone said they love my content. Well, then get off my channel then. Damn. Ain't nobody asked you. She said I used to like him too, but he's insane. She talked about Dr. Umar. He said he keeps recording the baby. That's the problem. He keeps recording the baby, and you're not treating the baby like this is my child. You're treating the baby like he's an employee or he's one of your streaming buddies, and he's not. Halle knows that behind the scenes type guy he is. He's agitated the baby. He agitates the baby and records. Yeah, it's too much. She said they need to remove us from the group chat. They do. He keep bringing us. Halle don't bring us in the group chat. She might spaz out for like once, but like it's him. He's the one that exposed all of this. He's the one that be doing all of this. She literally, and it sucks, but it's the reality of it. That's why we tell these little girls to stop and listen. Okay. She's literally right now have to rebuild her acting career. She has to rebuild it. She could have been, she has to, Because that Disney fame and that Disney influence that she would have had if she wasn't in this situation with his ass, it did not have the required benefits. Yeah. And the problem is a lot of these people, a lot of these men, a lot of these some of these women don't understand it. You know, I saw this girl. Her name is, I think her real name is like Dr. Sarah, but I watch her she be on the Country Wayne Spitz, and she was talking about, you know, if her kids or her husband was drowning or if it was a fire, some wild shit. Basically, if she had to choose who to save, she'd save her nigga. And I'm just thinking that is very Christian of you. And then he'll leave you because you let his kids die. And then the kids don't die, and he'll still leave you because you don't pay enough attention to the kids. You do pay too much attention to the kids. You throw your kids under the bus, whatever the situation is. And who's going to be there for your ass when your husband? But again, she doesn't even have kids. So the reality of that, that's why I said, I get people say certain shit, but the reality of that shit will be different. Like, everybody isn't going to throw their kids away to appease a fucking nigga. Because that's the energy you give when you say dumb shit like that. You know, oh, my man, fuck my kids. That's the energy you give. You may not think it, but that's the energy you give. And I'm not mad at women. I'm definitely not mad at women for choosing their kids over you, because over anything, over any of these niggas. Like, because at the end of the day, how that gonna work for you? How that's gonna work for you? Because niggas is just known to be so fucking loyal, and I'm tired of that dog running around like he pay bills. She said, and she hasn't been asked to come back and work for Disney since. They don't want to mess with her now. Yeah. And we told her. And again, it's not a I told you so. It's like, can y'all fucking little girls listen? Please. We don't want you to have harm. We're trying to make you learn the lessons that it took our hard-headed ass too long to learn. We trying to teach you better. Because sometimes your mamas don't teaching you. Sometimes the people around you don't know to teach you. And that's okay. She says she posts his milestones and she's a proud mom. Yeah, and he just posts things that he hopes turn into GIFs. She said the baby looks very unhappy to be on camera and he doesn't care. Yeah, he doesn't care. She said on her side too, and then she realized that she didn't want her baby exposed to weirdos. Yeah. Like taking your baby to Kai's podcast is crazy. It's crazy. Taking your little kid to all the shit that are around. Kids pick up shit and put it in their mouth. Are you crazy? She said bringing that baby all up in Casanet's madhouse of horrors like a maniac. Now you a baby daddy. Yeah, you not a father. You're a baby daddy. Because only a baby daddy would not comprehend that. And we get it. Everybody has to grow and mature and shit. But like, some of that shit was supposed to click in when that baby was born. Apparently it didn't. Because nobody should have to tell you that. Nobody. He said, absolutely. That's the only reason he had a baby with or tried to get her pregnant. It was a business move. And I know it's not something that we want to think about when we messing with some dude or whatever. But, you know, because the world tries to tell us that, you know, they to come up and only women can be gold diggers and all of this shit. She is the come up. And I hear you, and I don't want to hear about how much money his streams are making. He needs that baby to keep them streams going. Holly could fuck around and really be Holly Berry out this bitch. She could grow to be a fucking Angela Bassett out this bitch. Her career is not limited. Well, now she a baby mama, so that puts a bad mark on her. But for the most part, her career is not limited. He's a streamer. No shade. I'm a streamer. But even with this, it only lasts for so long. That's why we have our websites and sell merch and other type of products and, you know, try to take whatever we have and build it into something else, because the stream ain't going to be forever. And you know what they say, fast money goes fast. So he's streaming, he making all that money now, and that's great. That's beautiful. And I hope he's putting money away for that baby in some trust funds or whatever. I hope to God. But 10 years from now, you got to think about that, ladies. 10 years from now, you are on this trajectory. Let's say you're not even a Halle Berry. Let's say you're in college, you're trying to be a nurse, you're trying to be, I don't know, but you're trying to be something. You have some goals in life, and you messing with this dirtbag who is going to be a dirtbag. He's a dirtbag now, and he's going to be a dirtbag later. And having a baby with him, progression. I just saw this article, it was like a Reddit post earlier with this girl she married with her husband, and he knew she was like all about her career and shit. And then she got a promotion. She's been putting in time. She's been putting in work. And he got mad that she got a promotion. He wanted her to turn down the promotion, saying, is your promotion more important than your relationship with me? You know, we should be building a family and shit. Are you going to stay home and take care of them kids? He knew what she wanted to do, but they try to make decisions on us. It's their life. Wholeheartedly agree. And look what he did. He knew Halle Berry was a fucking a musician and an actress. She became it ain't that many Disney princesses. A whole fucking Disney princess. And he blew it for her every chance he stabbed her. He was like this, yank, 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 like they was in the yard. In jail. He's the one that streamed her pregnant. People were thinking it, assuming it, but it was him. He's the one that was throwing shots at her co-star. Like what? He's the one that was doing all of this. And then she couldn't get a Disney part as a fucking backup singer if she wanted to. Thank you so much, Key, for your donation. Thank you, Key. It is thoroughly appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cha-chang, chang. Change the rules. Change the rules. Thank you, Key. It is thoroughly appreciated. Y'all, please don't forget to donate to the channel. Please don't forget to donate to the channel. It is thoroughly appreciated. All donations are appreciated. But I'm going to be specific. And I've said this like my third time, fourth time, maybe. I don't know. Maybe fifth. Who knows? I'm running up this donations to get a pass, to be able to go get this passport Monday morning. Okay. So Cash Apps, PayPal, Zelle, all the information is going down across the thing. Or you can go to our website, make a purchase, and pay through the PayPal. Anything else takes a couple of days to clear, regardless of whatever. They take a couple of days to clear, and we ain't got time for that because I need to be there Monday fucking morning. But I appreciate all donations because they still are towards the channel, and we love y'all. He purposely irritates the baby on camera. That's not cool. Cha-chang, chang. She said it hasn't been months. They just went out of town for his nephew's birthday, and the whole family was there in Florida, and they were just in Vegas as a family for DDG's sister 21st birthday. You're right. Because I saw it there, and then she get into an argument with her boyfriend, or the boyfriend started cussing her out or something like that. Right? right? Yeah. That was like a week ago. Maybe she don't want her child seeing shit like that and thinking this is how you behave. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Thank you. I appreciate it. Just the only thing, Stephanie, I don't get the cash apps. I don't get that until next month. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I mean, the super chats. We don't get it till next month, and I need it by Monday. But I appreciate it because, again, it's going towards the channel. So thank y'all so much. And you are appreciated all the ways. All of y'all are. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. I'm excited. I was sitting there like, did I read what I read? That cab couldn't get home fast enough. You know, these teens, she don't check her email like that. When I tell you, I was in that cab, my head was about to explode. Plus, it was traffic because it was rush hour, and I wasn't far from where I lived. So it normally takes me about 10-15 minutes in the Uber to get home. That bitch was like 20-25 minutes. And when I tell you, it took everything in me to calm down because I just wanted to burst. When I got that email. He said, God is good. Thank you. Y'all don't even know, man. She said I wouldn't let him without a court order because he keeps doing it. Thank y'all so much. Do just to take care of you when you were old. Your kids do. Dudes can't. That too. Again, I'm not saying it ain't your kid's job to take care of you, but I'm saying your kids are gonna be there for you before some fucking nigga. Trust and believe that. The hospital already tell you the minute you get sick, that nigga out of here. It don't matter if y'all been together for 5 years, for 10 years, for 20 years. Majority of the time, he's out of here. And who's gonna be taking you to your fucking doctor's appointments? Your children. No, it doesn't. Thank you for asking, Auntie. No, it doesn't. The super chats go towards the YouTube check, whatever the YouTube check will be the month after. Whatever y'all donate, we get the month after, if you get that. That's why a lot of people be like, Cash App or whatever, so we can get them now. We appreciate y'all. I still appreciate all the donations, okay? Don't think I don't. I do. She said when the baby was popping him on his face, he said, "You're too little for me to whoop you. This dude is insane." The baby don't want to be on your fucking show. This is a reason why YouTube made those laws that parents can't just be throwing the kids on fucking YouTube and not be putting money away from them. And not half of these YouTube kids out here are going to disown their parents when they grow up. I already know it. Yeah, drama sells and drama damages. Drama sells and drama damages in real life. YouTube, the internet ain't real. For the most part, the internet ain't real. And all the shit he's doing is going to have a negative effect on that child. I don't want to tell y'all which country, but she'll be in South America. And I'll be free for a month. She's going to save the world, but I'll be free for a month. Calm down. Don't tell nobody. Okay. She said he wanted to sit her F down, and it worked. Korea has really been on the down slide since she got pregnant by that bum. Yeah. And y'all, all y'all, my man, y'all little girls, listen, shut your fucking ass up and listen, because we ain't telling you nothing to hold you back. But I guarantee you, these niggas are, even half of your daddies are telling you shit to hold you back. Ain't too many women out here gonna tell you shit. There are some. Like the Sarah girl, whatever. There are some. There are some. But if the overwhelming response from adult women who have lived life and are generally out here trying to make a bitch learn a lesson, so you don't want to have to learn those lessons, but whatever. If that's the genuine concession between everybody, you need to get up off your emotions. And I love him, and the dick's so good. You ain't gonna be worried about that good dick when you out here arguing with this nigga on social media and gotta go to court with this dumbass nigga. I keep telling y'all, if your goal is to be a single mother, then be a single mother and go to the sperm bank. So at least go to the sperm bank. If your goal is to be married in life, you will never, ever supposed to have a baby before you get married. Ever. Not even by that nigga. Because when these niggas, I say this all the time, and I'm going to repeat it today. When they say they don't want a baby mama, they mean their baby mamas too. When they said they will never marry a baby mama, that means the girl who just had his baby too. That means you. And if your goal is to have a family and all this shit, being a baby mama ain't gonna get it. It's gonna put you in a struggle. Shit. It's a problem even when you get divorced. Trust me, as a divorcee. The fuck? Don't put yourself in those situations. Hello, AT2. Welcome to the chat. AT said, I think DDG is fishing for content. That could be why Holly doesn't want the baby around, because he's sure. Yeah, we agree. Absolutely. And your kid. And I know they have all these fucking family channels and they do so well. And I get that. And I understand that. But like, the sanctity of your child, shit, I'm literally up here right now trying to run up money for this passport. But I ain't been specific on the program. I ain't been specific where she going. Even with the high school admission process, we got into the admission process. I ain't near tell y'all what school she go to. I didn't say none of that. You have to keep your children safe on a regular. And I only got about 30-something thousand subscribers. This nigga got millions of subscribers. And you know what? Millions of... I think it's the UPS. All right. Hold on, y'all. Let me go see. Okay, sorry. He has millions of subscribers. Millions of male subscribers. Say what you want. The most perverted gender are men. I don't know why. They out here being weirdos. A lot of these dudes that watch y'all, that watch the DDGs and the Kai Sinats, or MGTOWs or Red Pills, or a bunch of weirdos who do weird shit. So trying to make your kid visible to niggas that do weird shit, I don't know. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and all that good shit. She said he could privately go to court to establish a court-ordered visitation. However, he wants to get Halle willy-nilly in the convenience, grow up DDG, and that is the problem. Yeah, that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. We done had 2 stories today, and both of these men need to grow the fuck up. They keep reminding the world why the birth rate is in hell. She said, that's what I say. Get your money up and go to the burn bank. Listen, if you could do it, go to the burn bank. I don't think I can say that word. Go to the burn bank. I've been saying it. Please go get that donation, because at least then your kid, like Dr. Umar's kid that we spoke about early in the video, don't feel rejected by a father. There's no rejection. That girl is feeling rejected, and it's going to take a lot of therapy and her really intent to deal with that shit at the end of the day. Thank God she has a stepdad. Thank God she has a decent stepfather. But it's going to take a lot of work for her to get to work through the effects of having a dad like that has on people, especially on girl children. Just fucked up. And they don't give a fuck. DDG know he using his kid for a click and a view, and they don't give a fuck. And you want to shame Halle for trying to protect her kid? Shut the fuck up. Anyway, she said she could have found out he was a little zesty warlock or some shit. Or he out there chilling, I don't know. It's like, you know what it's like? I told y'all this story. It's like when I had my kid, I used to hang around people, right? And like when she was, not even when she was born, when I was pregnant with her, me and my ex-husband would have conversations about, okay, we can't be friends with so-and-so no more. Dead ass. We can't be friends with so-and-so no more. Because since we were all 16, so-and-so been dating 16-year-olds. No. Like, that was just crazy anyway. And, you know, probably shouldn't have been friends with that person any fucking way. You know, but it was like, oh, no. No. There's certain places I just don't want to go. Just period, me. At certain places I don't want to go. I'm up a bitch. There's certain places I won't allow my kid to go. Because especially like in the hood, we already know there's homes, there's places where I don't want to call nobody out, where your kid ain't safe there. You can hang out, you know, cousins, families, you know, them people that have people in their house, in and out, shit like that. Them people who, like, when she has had sleepovers in the past or whatever, no man lives in my house. No man lives in my house. And again, women could do wild shit too, but no man lives in my house. And that is like, oh yeah, no man lives in my house. And no nigga just gonna walk in my house. No, I ain't got a brother popping up. My brothers don't live in my house or pop up or any of that weird shit, because you never know what happens. We literally made a video a couple of months ago about this guy who was drugging the girl, who drugged the girls at his daughter's sleepover. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Little girl sleepover. One of them, you know, didn't finish her drink, so didn't completely passed out and called her mom. So that tells me already what he does when people aren't looking, when everybody is asleep at night. This ain't the first time he done drugged his daughter. We look at that man in France who drugged his wife and made about what? It was like 100 niggas rape her. She done got every disease possible. But that's his wife, and that's his wife. That's his wife. And you actively are putting your son in a bad position. They be out here blowing shit up in Kai Sinet's, whatever his name is, on his show. They be blowing shit up. They be out here burning it down. And we don't even know what else they doing. Anything a child can just pick up and put in their damn mouth. And next thing you know, your baby dying from fentanyl poisoning, because we know boys don't clean up. Fentanyl right on the fucking floor. I'm not saying that's what's going on. I hope to God they're not using that shit, but I'm just saying. You can't put your kid in these fucking situations. And even if you grew up in them wild ass situations, It's not normal. So you're not supposed, you don't continue the shit. It's not normal. It's not okay. Anyway. She said, that's what I say. You get your money up and go to the smart bank. She said, you have to protect them. We love your updates, but have no clue who your kid is, and that's how it should be. That's my exactly. If you're not protecting your kid, bruh, who the fuck is? We just got a Zelle donation. Thank you so much. Let me jump on Zelle. Like I said, all donations are thoroughly appreciated. What's that? I got 60s. What's that, like $75? Thank y'all so much. Well, we got a $25 donation. No, how much was it? I'm trying to count up because again, I'm only really counting and pushing this until I can get the wait a minute. Until I rack up the 205. Okay, so we got a donation. Let me see if okay. Joy, thank you, Joy. Joy sent us $25. She said, congratulations to you and your daughter, Joy from New York. Thank you so much, Joy. You are thoroughly appreciated. Like I said, all donations are appreciated. Okay, guys, we trying to run this shit up. We are at like 75 now, so we need what? 130. So thank y'all so much. Appreciate it. Okay, let's jump back into these comments. She said she could have found out that he's a little. I don't think him being a zesty warlock in any. I think he's around wild shit, and he uses their kid for clicks and views is a major problem. She said, poor Halle and Halo. Them niggas is crazy dealing with him. Oh my God. She said, congratulations to you and your daughter. Thank you, Juliet. She said, Holly wanted to be different. She thought she was better than the other women. And he treated her the same. She's going to make excuses for him. Yeah, you're not different. You're still a baby mama. Cut that shit out. Even when you get married, these niggas, trust me, as someone who has been married and was married for a while, these niggas is trash. It is what it is. As right now, you need to be worrying about your career. This ain't nothing new. We told her because this is nothing new. A lot of these men want to drag you to the pits of hell because they need you to be lower than them. And instead of for them attempting to climb up and over you, no, they want to pull you down to be beneath them. They want to sabotage your promotions. They want to make you get fired from your job. They want to do all of this wild shit so you can struggle in the house. And then when you in the house struggling and fucked up, then they want to get mad at you because you ain't bringing in no money. And then they got to pay all these bills, but they wanted, but they stupid. That's why go to the burn bank if you want a baby so fucking bad. But in 2025, where these motherfuckers are out here trying to get rid of the Board of Education and all this wild shit. Okay? Shit, that's why it took, honestly, if you want to keep it a buck, we were expecting the response from this application that we've spoken about on Valentine's Day. I got that shit yesterday. Not because, anything besides Trump and all the funding shit. And all the funding shit. I don't know if you want to have a baby right now. But I don't know if that's what you want to do with your life when you are starting out your life and your career. I don't know. I don't think so. And you got to deal with shit like this. And niggas making your life hard. She said Kodak Black was there a day prior. So it could have been fentanyl on the floor. That's what you telling me. Oh, okay. She says stick with the stepdaddy. She said facts. I don't allow my daughters to sleep over. Yeah, I don't really. They come here when she do have them. Again, she don't have many, but when she has had them, they come here. Why? Because I ain't got no niggas in my house. They know me for the most part, but again, you still don't know me. You know me, but you don't know me. You don't know people. But they know me a little bit, and they know I ain't got no men running through my damn house. And that's what it is. Like, no. She said, remember when she was upset about the Kai situation and then she got backlash and blamed postpartum instead of his poor parenting? Yeah, he's gaslighting her. It's not postpartum. She's right. He should not be there. He's trying to create and gaslight her and not be held accountable for the fuck shit he's doing. Okay? She said she's realizing she made a big mistake with this dude. Yeah. And the gag is, and it's not a gag. We trying to tell y'all. We tried to tell her before when they were dating, please don't date that boy. Please don't date that boy. That big cocky, it can cocked up your life. Dog here just sniffs you like when I said cocky. Anyway, the cocky done cocked up your life. And now what? And now you stuck with that asshole forever. I'm telling you, it sounds cute and worth it. And it makes sense to you when you're young. It makes sense to you when you're in your teenage years, when you're in your early 20s. It makes sense to you. It don't. Work on your career, ladies. Put time and effort into your career, ladies. If it happens, it happens. But like, you shouldn't be with anybody that they need to drag you to the pits of hell to feel good about themselves. This is one thing I always say, aim for somebody who got more than you. Because if he don't got more than you, he's going to hate your fucking guts. That's just what it is. No shade, no tea. And that don't mean you have to keep yourself in a fucking gutter to be able to get a dude who got more than you. That just means that, Pookie ain't it. That just means that, maybe it might seem good, but like hindsight 2020, you going to have a bunch of problems with a dude like this. You got to really analyze the situation. These dudes do it. I know you lying. Get from underneath the table. Hold on. Wait a minute. He messed up my camera. Hold on. Oh my, okay. Okay. Y'all heard me? Sorry. I'm sorry. The shit just went down because he was all up underneath here messing with plugs. Anyway, it's my bad. You said Hollywood just listen. A lot of girls don't listen, but we raise them to want these things, and we need to change the way we're raising our kids. Okay, I'm very adamant about these things. We need to really change. I've heard, and I'm not even gonna get into this video because I really just made a whole thing, especially with my daughter. I'm gonna put it in members only. Like, I had to say something to her yesterday, and she stopped and she looked at me. But I'm dead ass serious. We got to change how we are raising our children as Black people. We got to change how we are raising. Everybody got to change how they're raising their kids. We actually are a little better than some of these other people because, these white women are just selling their souls for the sake of a nigga, so whatever. But we really got to focus our daughters on not keeping themselves down to appease some man. And we need to push our sons the way we push our daughters. Because if we pushed our sons the way we pushed our daughters, and if they actually wanted more from themselves than being a basketball player now, fucking streamer or some weird shit, they would achieve these things and wouldn't feel so inadequate that they need to destroy the person that they said they love, care for, whatever, whole life to make them feel better about themselves. I also think, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to say it on this video, okay, because I don't care, but I'm going to say it. We need, the world teaches, the world hates us. The world hates us. That's cool. We can't, It's not cool, but we can't control it. The world hates us. Cool. These people teach their children to hate us. That's why I don't be, people are being taken out of here over measles and I don't care. I'm not going to be like, oh, I feel bad for, I don't. I know that sound mean, but I don't care. Okay. People have been raising their kids to hate us from the womb. And we've been raising our kids to love everybody. And that's the fucking problem. That biblical turn every cheek bullshit is only taught in our turn your cheek bullshit is only taught in our community. Okay. Love your enemies is only taught in our communities. These people do not love us. And we need to teach our children to love their fucking selves. We have a caller. Hey, Yusuf.
Hey, what's good, boo? I love seeing you on Saturday. I don't know what it was. Did you sleep in today? Everybody slept in today. It's something in the universe. But listen, great topic. And I just saw this Halle and DDG thing, and I just want to say this. I'm not taking no side, either side, but I just want to say, as a man who has grown up with a lot of women, a lot of Black women, a lot of mothers, a lot of single mothers, a lot of mothers who had to make certain choices for their child's safety. At the end of the day, most women who, quote unquote, keep the child away from the man is doing it to protect the child after they found out something about the father or his personality or the way that he rears and raises the child, what he's doing with the child or what he done to the child or what he done to her. She's usually protecting the child away from him. It's not just to be baby mama, baby daddy drama and to be ghetto baby mama. It's usually to protect the children. Most of those women, I know, okay, if I say on the hand of 10 women that I know who keep the child away from the man, at least 7 or 8 of them are doing it to protect the child, not just to be a ghetto baby mama. So I just want to put that out there. Good mothers and mother and parental instincts kicked in like that. And so you can't be mad that her instincts kicked in because of what you've shown her. And now trying to possibly, most likely, paint to the world to her like she's doing something to you to sabotage and being a deadbeat. Maybe she got tired of her baby being exploited. Maybe she got tired of knowing the real truth of who you are and how you only put on the show and only want to be super dad when the Twitter is rolling. Maybe she's tired of that. Maybe you put hands on her. Maybe the way you talk to her in front of your son. Maybe something you even said about him when you was mad made her antennas go off and say, I got to protect my child from this Dusty. And her sister tried to tell her.
Yeah, we all did. Everybody did.
Her big sister tried to tell her. We tried to tell her. She swore we was thinking. And at the end of the day, this was going on. And I promise you, like I said, and I'm going to say it again because this is the main point. She's not keeping that baby away from him for no reason. She wouldn't want nothing more but for things to work out. He's making it impossible.
Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. And we all know this is the reality. They can say whatever they want. We know that that's the reality. Most people, majority of these women do not keep, baby, if you could come get your child today, tomorrow, please do that. That is not, and I don't understand what they think we get out of no shit like that. So
it's usually heartbreaking and trauma and all of that goes into the mother first before she realized, oh no, the way he doing me, he gonna do to my son.
Yep.
They don't want that side. And you know, giving life and birth and creating new life is very spiritual. So don't nobody want the baby to download the dusty side of their dad either.
Yeah.
So that was it. Let me go ahead, but I just had to say that because I'm telling you, he's probably around there yelling and cussing and snapping and smacking and doing all types of stuff and think that you got to work for your right to be in your children's life. It's not just a birthright like it seems like it should be just because the world is too much.
Everyday battle.
Every day. And something is wrong when your maternal instincts and paternal instincts ain't kicking in as a father for you to even know what you're doing wrong to run your mother and child away. It's always for the child's safety. Anyway, have a great day. Great Saturday show. I'm going to have to run this back to the beginning because I just gave my unsolicited opinion.
We appreciate it. Thank you, Yusuf.
Okay, love y'all. Have a good day. And donate to that passport fund so she can get the hell out of here.
Please, thank you.
All right, bye, y'all. And I'll be live later too, y'all. Come through.
Yes, come through. Go
I
to
need y'all to come
YouTube.
see me later because I need somebody to talk to too. Because I
Okay.
need to tell y'all what I think about all of this. And I'm just ready to snap on everybody, but I'm trying to hold my composure. Jovi, you do such a good job of not snapping out, going ham, salad, soup, sandwich, sunflower seeds and kernels and croutons every time. So
I try.
I always be learning from you.
I've learned to keep it here.
Girl, we got to get back on the panel too. We got to start I got to get out of this. Well, I am out of my funk. I am. You know what I was going through? I'm definitely out of my funk. I'm still in a real anti-social space. But I still love you guys so much.
We love you too, Yusuf.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
All right, bye. We have Hot Sunday. Hey, Hot Sunday. Thank you for your donation, girl. You got to unmute your mic.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Thank you for having me up. I just wanted to play the devil's advocate if that was okay.
Okay.
Well, I first of all, I think you give one of the best commentaries on YouTube.
Thank you.
Yeah. I just think you just give it raw, but you also speak from a place of wisdom and experience. We are talking about two young people, and I think you just seem experienced when you talk about stuff.
Yeah.
Like relationships, men, motherhood, just everything.
Yeah.
And I've listened to a lot of different, YouTubers, but your commentary in particular resonates with me the most. And I just wanted to play the devil's advocate and say that I think people are not giving DDG enough credit for what he's trying to do.
Okay.
When I look at DDG, when I first saw him, I did not like him. I just thought he was this little twerp that was leeching off of Halle. That's what I thought. Because she has this amazing voice. She's gorgeous. She's an actress. She's a triple threat. And then here he comes kind of riding her coattail. But now that I've kind of stepped away from kind of being biased, because I also have one child and whatever, I sided with her more naturally. I think most women will side with her because she just like the victim in this. But really, when you look at DDG and the level of work that he produces and how it resonates with any audience and how he's able to go viral almost seamlessly, I really feel like he is a genius. I think he is a content creator genius. He's not up there with Kai Cenat, but he's friends with him. The reason why that matters is because currency is everything when you have a family. If her career is declining, like people are saying, and we know that her sister has challenges as well, then it makes sense that somebody comes in and tries to stir up the pot so that the money can keep coming in, somehow to like get the money coming in, because what he's doing is he's creating a brand for himself that's stronger than before. And then he's also encouraging his child as well at a very young age. And although normal people, I'll put myself in the category of normal. I'm not an entertainer. We don't understand it, but that's the nature of the game. When you decide to be a celebrity, your children are a part of that.
Yeah.
Do they consent to it? No, but that's kind of just what happens. So also Halle is part of that too. She signed up for celebrity life. If she wanted to be a normal person, she would be singing at a church. She likes the lights and the cameras and the attention. She does.
Do agree with that. Yeah.
And so my thing is this. I think that he has a long way to go before he reaches his peak. But I see him as like a young Nick Cannon, underestimated, undermined, made fun of, bullied. But he has so much potential to kind of rise above that. Nick Cannon reminds me of him because he went from being a zero to a mogul. Like his business, he's a multimillionaire without the help of Mariah Carey. Halle Berry's Mariah Carey in my eyes. She's Mariah Carey. Everybody thought that he was riding her coattails and she was being pulled down by Nick Cannon. But look at him now. He's winning. And I don't agree with his polygamous lifestyle, but he is winning financially. He has a huge brand. He's just an incredible business person. And I really see that for DDG. And I think Halle, the tables might turn. I think she's up right now. She's the crowd favorite, but the tables could turn in 10 years where he's the one who has all the power, and she'll be the one knocking at his door for child support and help with their child. So I think truly she doesn't appreciate or value his potential. And yeah, because if you look at his songs, if you look at the streams that he does, he knows how to captivate people's attention. He just knows the formula, like it's in him.
Yeah, no, I do agree that he is a good creator.
She isn't, though. If you look at her, she's reliant on the machine that's behind her in order to get ahead in the industry. The label, the films, the this, the that. He has none of that. He has nothing behind him but himself and his network and his alliances. And he's killing it right now. I think he fell off maybe for personal reasons, but he's back on his horse and he's killing it. Anytime he turns that camera on, people are tuning in. And he's doing his child a favor by creating some sort of recognition with his audience, with his child. And it's also softening his image to say that he's a loving father. I don't think it's fair to just immediately side with Halle. I believe that I too quickly assumed that she was a victim. Now I'm looking at it just like on a long-term scale. He could very much be the one who's the breadwinner. He could become the mogul. And I see them so much like Mariah and Nick Cannon. Because if we remember, Mariah was put on a pedestal as this beautiful, amazing, talented, untouchable goddess. And Nick Cannon was just this bum that got her pregnant. And that's what people were saying.
He was the Nickelodeon kid.
That's what people were saying. I don't want to, maybe 20 years ago, whenever they started, got married or whatever. And now look at it again, happening again, right before our eyes, where you've got this beautiful, incredible voice. I mean, I think Halle Bailey's voice is top 5 as far as Gen Zs are concerned. Top 5. I think she sings better than her sister. Just, I'm a singer, so I really pay attention. Her voice is incredible. And so is Mariah. She's one of a kind. But Mariah, to me, if you look at where she's at now, she's on stage struggling. She's declining. She's living off of her old classics. And Nick Cannon is just getting started. So that's my 2 cents. Thank you for allowing me up. I'm going to send another donation to assist with your fund. I love your channel. Yes, you're wonderful. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye.
You too. All right, guys. So we did have, because y'all know we got 2 Cash Apps now. So I had to check. I checked the other one randomly and we had donations here. So Madeline, thank you, Madeline, so much. Madeline donated $15 to the fund. She said for channel donation. Thank you so much, Madeline. And we also have Kane. Thank you so much, Kane. Kane donated $10 to the cause. Again, it is thoroughly appreciated. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. It like every dollar helps. And like I said, all of these funds we are raising are going towards this new passport. Okay, cha-chang, chang. Okay, we got to get the passport by Monday morning. Okay. I could probably do it Tuesday or Wednesday, but the email said Monday morning. They said March 10th. So I'm not fucking with it. Okay. So thank y'all so much. We are, I think, almost there. Honestly, I need to count it all together, but I think we're almost there. So thank y'all so much. I think we need like $100 more. So thank y'all, everybody. And again, even if you would like to purchase an item from the website towards helping, that helps as well. If you could pay with the PayPal, because when you pay with PayPal on the website, it gives you the money right then and there. When you pay with your credit card, we got to wait like 3 to 5 days for it to clear. That's also why it takes, when you, depending on how you pay, why it takes longer to send the merch out. Because, you know, we as brands or businesses just want to make sure everything is clear and everything is fine before we send out the merchandise. FYI, if y'all didn't realize, that's why those things happen, or why some orders might come a little later than others. She said, Julia said, you sound like my cousin who taught me, don't be stupid over a dummy. Get an education and focus on my career. We're from Harlem. You already know. That's that New York. So we don't play them games. Yes. Stop playing with these numbers. Yes, Campbell, we are live, girl. Campbell said, oh, we live. Yes. And I comprehend what our caller was saying, and I do get it. Because again, I'm not saying that he's a bum, or, I'm just saying personally, I don't think you should be using your kids in that light. And I get it, like training your kid to achieve, because I've been training my kid to achieve since she was little. So I comprehend training your kid to achieve. But I don't know. I personally don't think you should be throwing your kid into those spotlights, right? We see a lot of these YouTube kids and they're not fucking happy. They're not happy as they grow up. So I don't know. I guess it could be a good thing or a bad thing. When she said money isn't everything when your morality is piss poor. Y'all is sick. But that was funny. She said, I don't care when your morality ain't shit. Thank y'all so much. Potentially that's the problem though. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I see it and I get it, but that's also the issue in a way. She said he's insecure and attention seeking. Family curse. She said all members of his family curse and make jokes with each other, and his mom be right there cooking with her boyfriend, who now lives in DDG's house he gifted to his mom. Well, she said Nick Cannon was an actor though. He has talent. Listen, I get it, because I do comprehend. Who knows? This is why I say don't put yourself in these positions. And you're right. Because you're right. She might need him in a couple of years, but that's why you're supposed to be putting yourself first at all fucking times. I said what the fuck I said, okay? You're supposed to be putting yourself first, because when all shit go to shit, we just got a purchase on our website. Thank you so much. And you pay through PayPal. Y'all be listening. Thank you so much. I'll get your items out and I'll send you a free gift. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll get your items out. I'll put them in the post office on Monday when I come back from the thing. Okay, we gonna work this. We gonna make this happen. Thank y'all so much. It's Saturday at 5 o'clock. Okay, we gonna pull this shit off. Yusuf said, taking care is not just a right, it's a privilege too. And if you do something to scare or run your family away, that's a reflection on you. I do agree with that. Y'all know we don't always have to agree on everything, but as long as everybody is respectful to each other, we can agree to disagree. Y'all know I'm okay with not everybody not agreeing, and like our last caller said, she recognized that regardless of, for me, it gives, y'all know this is how I truly feel. Now, you may not always agree with how I truly feel, but one thing you do know, okay? One thing you do know is that this is how I really fucking feel, for real. And I'm not just telling you some bullshit for the sake of clicks and fucking views, okay? I'm going to tell you what I think. Might not always agree, but hey. What the fuck is this? Okay, I don't know what this is. I don't know what that is. But okay. So I really appreciate y'all. Okay, I'll deal with this in a second. So we're about to get up off of here anyway. What was I gonna say? I think it was something else I wanted to talk about. I can't remember exactly what it was. But hold on, let me just do this. I'm moving all the money into one location so I can keep track. Okay. So we're at 133.13. So we're at 133.13 and we need to raise, I need 205. Don't ask me to do math right now. My head, it's like $60. Something like that. So thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Okay, we're gonna pull this out. I'll probably be back on tomorrow to do it again. She said, without any disrespect, I think Halle and Chloe got some issues. Imagine Burna Boy. Yeah. Y'all talking about, I'm talking about Mariah. She rested in her legacy. She's iconic. They going on in the chat. Who's Star? Star and Buckwild? You mean that Star? She said Star blocked her. And whatever he said, what the hell is happening? What happened with, I don't want to know. Nope. Today's a good day. My baby is going to South America and do some global bullshit that's going to look amazing on her college applications, y'all. Because y'all know me, and y'all know I'm crazy. So let's wrap this up. We talk about me being crazy, and then we'll go get up out of here. Y'all know I'm crazy. So y'all already know you've been here long enough from the boarding school. Y'all know I plan everything, right? I do. So y'all know I already got her college list. It's been updated with a lot more foreign schools, right? Because who knows what's going to happen here. But we also, I also have her activities list, the things on that's going on her college application. We've been working on the list, the items, how to write them shits. And she's only in 10th grade. Yeah. Focus. So you need 5 awards or achievements for your Common App application, right? These are for the parents, for the kids. Remember that. Do not let them wait to get into the 11th grade to start receiving these accomplishments and achievements. So we started, please get more than 5. But we started collaborating. You also need, I believe it's like 10 work experience or like clubs or shit that you actually do, right? Cool. So now, so far, we have NHS, National Honor Society. I didn't mean to say that, but fuck it, it's said. We got, because that's an honor. And she got it early, so that's a bigger honor. And now we got this program, which is a whole thing. So I done check. I got like 3-4 more options for her to, what we gonna get, how we gonna get. We got like a year to get it because by the end of 11th grade, it's a wrap. What's gonna be on that application is gonna be on that application by the end of 11th grade, honestly. So we got 2 out of 3. We still waiting to hear about some essay competition she entered, because if she could win one of those, bam, that's 3. I'm just so fucking proud of my girl. And these kids be crazy. And half the time, I be wanting to choke the shit out of her. I ain't gonna hold you. Half the time, y'all be seeing me when she be calling me. I be like, half the time I want to choke the shit out of these kids. But when they do what they do, the reality is they're human beings. And I know it's hard for us to think about and accept, they're human beings. They're going to do their own thing. And they're not going to be or do everything we want them to do, right? They're not always going to want to. Remember back when I wanted her to become an astronaut, she don't want to be no astronaut. That's fine, but just whatever situation or whatever thing that they want to do, just finding ways to help them and push them, because it is not easy at all. It is definitely not easy for people who look like us, Okay, I had to learn a lot of lessons. Even getting into a lot of these schools or interviewing, there's a reason why these certain people who have fucking time and energy get into these schools, are able to achieve these things. Because one, you have to have time to be able to go through emails, to be able to go to events, to be able to go to fucking open houses, to be able to go all the way to fucking Exeter on a damn Amtrak. That takes a lot of fucking push. And they need a little push sometimes, because God knows what they can achieve, especially if they have you behind them, pushing them and like to achieve fucking greatness. And I'm not talking about being a basketball player. And I'm talking to you who have sons as well as the ladies who have daughters. Because we seem to raise our daughters like this automatically, but sometimes we don't do that for our sons. And we need to get them focused on them and the betterment of them as men. Okay, so we wouldn't have stories like Dr. Umar or situations even like DDG. We get it, but it would have been a better situation if they would have been able to understand that we all have control over our lives, right? And if he wanted a better situation where he wasn't being treated like a baby daddy, he would have made a situation where he wouldn't have been a baby daddy. That's how I think. Y'all, let me tell you something. If you want to correct my grandma, I'm going to correct your ass. My mama, I call her back. If you want to correct my grandma, I can correct your ass. Okay. She said Halle is about to be in a Christopher Nolan film. That's great. That is fantastic. Yeah, 180 in the chat. Could y'all run up the likes? Y'all know y'all gonna forget when we get out of here. So thank you. She said, if my kids end up in Philly, if my kid end up in any of the schools in Philly, let you know. I'll let you know. We got a little while, but I'll let y'all know the synopsis when we there. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna get up out of here. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody who donated to the channel. Don't forget, or donated to the passport fund. Don't forget, all donations are appreciated. I'll let y'all know when we hit it. So I'll let y'all know when we hit it. We soon gonna hit it. So I really appreciate y'all. I thank y'all so much. All donations are thoroughly appreciated. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it. Later, Gators.